told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. He keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is a team that can do it. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hits inside, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Throwing, Lewis. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the ground, it's Henderson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. The run inside. It's Mobley. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Right side, it's Jordan. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking. on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Second down coming up. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Here's Underwood to throw. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just going downfield for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Out wide left, it's Bear. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Miller. Plows through the defense. He's up to 51 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Speeding down the left side. 10. Oh, it's a fumble.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back.
Turning on the Jets. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. On the move, it's Davison. Going up for the first down. Turns it on down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Quickly out to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Underwood rushes on, finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Jordan. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Under pressure. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this
Breaks away in the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Throwing, Underwood. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Offense in the hurry-up. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Run in the red zone, it's Henderson. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Escapes the pressure going right. Then the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Miller with the ball. Fighting off the defender. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Pass to 6. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Given 109 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They've been running it, but now the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Straight ahead, it's Miller. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! He got it, beat down in bounds.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now, they are playing with tons of confidence.
And this is caught inside the 30, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Gonna try to get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. Inside the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Here's Underwood to throw. Rush right in his face. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off play action on 1st down. Has to throw this off his back foot. Got it down the field. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 23 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Mustangs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece.
Caught, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Underwood. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Notre Dame right back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He tries to take the top off. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Davison. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try it over the left side. He's got enough. Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Still looking to his right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Ducks will try to convert on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man downfield. And he'll throw it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Throws to the tight end. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes a catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, it's Miller. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Play fake, Underwood. They're all over him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Looking long. Picked off to stop the threat.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. And the penalty accepted and they'll move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll pull it down and run. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Out wide right, it's Barres. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Headed for the fourth quarter now, and this quarterback battle looks like this. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Looking for room, it's Davison.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll ride him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Underwood to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Right side, it's Mobley. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes
the grab in there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Again, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Davison. Gets open down the middle. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Shows him the stiff arm.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Give to the running back. He's dropped.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's
a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Underwood. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the...
Snags it and he's open. The 20. Inside the 10. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Swapped immediately. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Throwing, Underwood. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Underwood. This time on target. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.